If you want to master Qiyana combos, like and subscribe or your match history will look like this. The first Qiyana combo I want to get into is, I call it the poke combo, which is just Q, W, Q. You want to use this in lane a lot. So you're maybe trying to get a minion and the guy's trying to harass you at the same time, just Q, W, Q. And you always want to grab a different element because your passive does bonus damage if you use two different elements. So when you're trading, you never want to use like rock element and rock element. It does less damage. You want to have like grass and then rock, or ice element and then rock. Second Qiyana combo I want to get into is Q, W, auto EQ. And you do this to proc your electrocute a lot of times in lane, or you just want to get a sneaky trade. So you want to take bush Q, which is grass. You want to throw it. Usually the people, they don't expect you to do this, so you grab the element while you're invisible. So when you throw down grass, you can grab any element and stay invisible. So I can do the same with ice. So I throw my grass Q, I can grab ice, walk up, and you have 3 seconds before grass Q runs out. So you're invisible for 3 seconds, you can do anything. A lot of times when you throw your grass Q, they walk up, so you can auto EQ away. Once you hit level 6 in Qiyana, it becomes interesting because there's lots of different combos you can do, and a lot of times you can look for an all-in. But the one I'm going to show you is ER auto Q W Q. You can see the whole time there I'm grabbing different elements, so grab ice to start with. ER auto while he's mid-air and then WQ. So one more time. ER auto Q WQ auto, and you can add your ignite in if you really need. But next combo we're going to do is E flash alt auto Q WQ ignite. So E flash alt auto Q WQ ignite. And this is usually to execute someone. And you need to make sure when you're doing this combo, you're actually clicking E on the target and then flashing. So then you, like, your ult's instant. You're not doing this. I see a lot of people do this, where they flash E. See how much slower it is when I flash E? It doesn't look right. If I E flash, it's immediate. It's because it buffers your E into your flash. It does it immediately, but if I flash E, it just doesn't do it. Like, for this combo I'm about to show you, you need to have Ice Q. So you're going to use this against people like LeBlanc or Fizz, who can dodge your ultimate with like LeBlanc W, she can take W back, dodge your ultimate. Or Fizz, he can just use E when you're in the middle of your ultimate and dodge, so that's when you need to take Ice Q. So if you hit him with an Ice Q, it roots him immediately. So the combo you want to use is E, Q, R, auto, W, Q, ignite. The reason you want the EQ in first is because obviously if your Ice Q lands, then you can throw your ultimate and he can't get away. So E, Q, R, auto, W, Q, and ignite. Whereas if I was just the E in, alt, so if I was the E alt, Fizz can press his E at the same time and dodge it. If you land your EQ on Fizz, then he can't dodge your ult. Last thing I want to show you is just this Raptor's wall jump. So you need to stand on this little branch here, and you need to place your cursor in between here. Not too far, you need to still like put it. Sometimes it will fail and sometimes you'll get away when people are trying to dive in, it looks cool. Here, that's the perfect spot. You need your mouse to be like right there. When you're going back over, you need to place it on this branch but like out a bit so it like understands to jump over. See people trying to do it and they're putting their mouse here and then they get stuck in the, so be here. Another wall jump you need to learn is this one. I see people standing here and trying to do it. It's doable but very hard. I think it's much easier to do there. Also wall jump right here. It's a very thick wall, but it can be done. Last wall jump I want to show you is this one here. A lot of times your team's split pushing top, trying to get this tower at the end of the game. Enemies are coming out of the base, So enemies are coming out of here and they're trying to flank your team. Your team's here. You can actually Q, W, Alt, Q over. When you're getting chased out of the base, you can actually W back over. So the secret doing it is just, see these mushrooms? Just try to get as close in there as possible. And then just W over the other side. So Q, W, Alt, Q. And catch a lot of people off guard, especially they're coming out of the base and they're trying to flank your team that's pushing this tower. So a lot of times what happens if they have like an Amumu support and an MF ADC, they'll both come this way and Amumu ults and then MF ults straight behind them. So